officially start. Welcome, guys, to post V2 first AMA. As usual, Mooncake will give us the market update first.
Are you recording, Enigma?
I am recording, yes. Ready to rock and
Fantastic.
roll.
Good stuff. Well, welcome, guys. Been a busy weekend and a really smooth launch as well. So really pleased about that. We're all really excited that it went well. And Enigma's been really busy as well with all of these stragglers sorting out their wallets. So props to him for that. But as always, we're just going to take a look at the charts just to get a feel for what the market is doing this week. So as you can see before us, we've got our 4-hour chart on Bitcoin. And although there's a lot of fear in the market, which we can see here, we're at 28. So we're out of extreme fear now, which is good.
I'm
Still in that
surprised
fear.
though. I'm surprised that we are out of extreme fear. I would have thought that
Yeah,
would
me
be
too.
even more, right?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, because we're not out of the woods yet at all. So yeah, it is surprising. But there is quite a lot of hope as well. Of course, things can go either way. As we know, TA is never 100% accurate in any way by any means, so don't rely solely on that. But I can do my best to give my thoughts. And my opinion remains pretty much the same as I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, really. My charts are still holding up pretty well. I like to look at the daily mostly, as you know. And we can see here that this historical price action going back a couple of months here to around the beginning of the year, where we started trading in this ascending channel. We're touching this point here, this line. I haven't changed this, by the way. I haven't moved this at all. This is the same line that I drew weeks ago. All of them are. So this 37K, 700, we've bounced off of that, which is nice to see. And again, for the newcomers, the indicators I'm using are stock RSI, which is down the bottom here. Just to search for that, you just go up here to indicators and you just type in stock RSI up here. There you go, stochastic RSI. And then the other indicator is the MFI and MA, which MFI basically is just RSI, but with volume included as well. So it's got that little bit of extra bump, so to speak, because volume really does determine a lot of what the price action does. So if you can see interest in buys and sells as well as volume at the same time, you're onto a winner there. And I've described to the community in the past few weeks that, especially on the daily and even more so on the weekly, whenever you see a cross up on this MFI, like here and here, you've seen really nice price pumps. So like here, huge pump here, and let's see what that was. We got a 28% on Bitcoin over 18 days, which for Bitcoin is pretty good, right? And then again, over here where we had this cross, we had a 26% jump over 20 days on Bitcoin within this ascending channel, which we've seen. So it looks like we might be heading for this happening again. This is what I'm hoping, at least. We've got RSI quite nice and low in the oversold region. I'd like to see it get a bit lower, really, like perhaps back over here where we saw this. But we'll see over the next couple of days how that goes. But we've had a cross on the MFI, and on the daily, this is a really big deal. So here we had a cross in conjunction with our bounce off of this support line, support trend. So this is good to see. And if you'll remember, the next thing that we want to see for that holy trinity of signals is a cross above this 21-day. Because if we get that and the MFI cross, and also the bounce off trend and coming up from our RSI in the oversold region, then it's an almost, it's one of the clearest buy signals I've seen in all my time doing TA. So here is a good example of that. And also here, this is a good one because we had a cross there, and then we came up above this 21-day, and boom, look at this price action. So this is what I'm looking for. The targets then, price targets, if we can close above our 21-day AMA, so closing means when the candle actually closes at the end of that time frame. So in this case, the 1 day, when that day closes, and we get a candle above the 21-day, which then moves to the next candle and it stays above, that would give me quite a lot of confidence, especially if we're back inside this green channel here, to see targets of first 41K, represented by the red lines. And then if that holds and we can see some good volume coming in, and again, daily closes above this trend line, then I'd see the bulls making a push for the 44,500 line. And then above that, we see the top of our channel. So to get back inside this channel is the first thing, really. If we don't get above our 21-day moving average and we're rejected, so if we see something like this, so imagine this continues here, we see something like this, and then we come back down through here, we don't, perhaps we retest, but we reject it again, then we're coming down to 34,000 in my book. And then if that's rejected, we're most likely coming down here to the early 30s and high 29,000. So not a good scenario if that happens, but it is a possibility. So always good to have stables on the side for buying at these key areas. So just quickly, we'll have a look at our weekly. And again, really got a keen eye on this, because look what we have here. We may be seeing a cross on this MFI. And on the weekly, that's huge. If we can see that happen, if we can see this cross here, then it's most likely that we're in for some really good price action. We had one here. Look at this. Let's see what kind of move we had. 50% move over 49 days from that signal. So that's pretty huge, guys. So that's what we want to look out for. We want to see this bullish cross here. Every time we've had it, look at this one. This is massive. From the local low to the absolute peak, 500% move over 196 days. That's huge. Imagine if you bought there, if you deployed at that point when you saw that cross, you'd be, well, massively up on your investment. So this is what we're looking at. I'm hoping that we get some confidence coming back in. It is quite encouraging to see that we're out of our extreme fear. So there is confidence coming back into the market, but it's still a good time to buy. Anytime that we're in fear and extreme fear in the 20 zone, it's always a good time to put a little bit of capital into your favorite projects. So that's my analysis of the market for this week. Wanted to keep it fairly simple and quick for you guys. And I hope that's been of some use to you. I'll hand it back over to Paradox and Enigma now.
Thanks, man. That was excellent. And seeing those bullish crosses, I mean, really can get someone excited and create some FOMO about not having invested earlier. So one thing I'd recommend, especially with GameFi, is you're still early. You're still very, very early, and there are a lot of huge things to come. So just keep that in mind. We're not telling anyone what to do, but I think it could be an excellent time for you guys to get some great deals before we start pushing upwards. Because as our work continues to expand, more investors will come into the market. We'll get institutional funding at some point, working on that as well. So, the best investors are usually the ones who are early to a project. So, hopefully that's you guys. On to a few updates. I just want to say that our team has officially added a new member full time. So I'd like to introduce Mind Vision. I'm just going to unmute you. So if you want to say anything, please feel free to introduce yourself. He's come on to our team. He's been helping us in a contractor capacity before with developing our tokenomics. So, we have to definitely shout him out for helping us with everything that has to do with staking and, Revenant dividends and everything like that. So Mind Vision, without further ado, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Paradox. Yes, I've been advising you guys for a while now internally, and it's been certainly a pleasure and very proud to be a part of your team now, full time. I've been personally about me. I've been in blockchain and cryptocurrency since 2014. That's 8 years now. Wow. Since then, I've worked as an advisor, both financial advisor in terms of investments, and I've deployed a few large investments across the space. Technical writing I've also done, and quite a lot in terms of design and tokenomics, and writing articles as well. Yeah, recently left a project and pursued this as I just care deeply and align myself with the values of the core team, and it's in great hands, and very proud to be working with you and shaping the future of GameFi in general. Thank you so much.
Yeah, 100%.
Just know that's a voice
I think
right there.
just so you guys understand, my vision is mainly the main guy who gave us the strategy to deploy the treasury, and also I would say the main guy that helped us on the tokenomics for V2, and also the move on Metis and all this kind of stuff. So I think we are in very good hands right there, guys, especially for the upcoming weeks, which will be finally be able to focus on what really matters, which has always been the games and the services. As you guys know, we have been working hard on the V2 in the past year, in the past months. I mean, obviously, aside from the games, as you guys can see that in the Battle for Olympus, there's almost daily updates, and this is something that we want to focus on from now on the main game. So for Battle of Olympus, expect again, I don't want to give too much away, but expect for it to become its own thing, let's say. And that means own tokenomics, own token, own NFTs, etc. So we are really pushing hard on that one. Then, so Arthur, yeah, Paradox, I guess I can give it back to you on the rebrand part.
Yeah, just one thing to add is that we're going to be providing more info on how to stake this week. We see a lot of people have already gone in and stake their GameFi on Hermes. So really excited to see that, but we also realize that some people are having some difficulties, so we'll release some information about that. Yeah,
And for
back
the
to you,
Trust
Enigma.
wallet, and for the Trust wallet also, right?
Yes, we need
Yeah.
to figure out the fix there.
The fix is simple. You simply import your seed phrase into MetaMask, and it works. So you just move it over to MetaMask, and then you can use it on Metis and have access to everything.
Yeah, we can do a small, let's say, tutorial in the announcements, maybe, so people can really understand how to do it. I think it'll be better. But I mean, yeah, the fix for the Trust wallet is pretty simple. Oh yeah, that's how to stake. Then, yeah, as you guys know, we are in contact with the Metis team, and they have a program to partner up with them. And this program means, I mean, you have a lot of steps to do. This is something that I think we spoke in the last AMA, and these steps include pitch deck, pitching the project to their community, and all that good stuff. By the way, really cool guys in the Metis team, really approachable, down to earth. We are in contact with them on a private group, and we had actually a couple of calls with them. So I think for in the next weeks we will finalize that partnership. I mean, obviously, the community needs to vote on, but I think it'll be, I mean, should be a pretty safe bet. Then, also for Battle of Olympus, I'm not sure if we should wait until we announce it officially as its own thing. Again, for Battle of Olympus, we really want to push it as its own project. But in any case, by the end of this week, we are going to have most likely all the 6 characters, the free quote unquote 6 characters, redesigned. As you guys may have seen, we already have 2 of them. redesigned, and we're going to have a total of 6 of them. Spoiler alert, one of them is actually the Metis character, so that's pretty cool. Then, oh yeah, how about the competition? Who maybe Paradox or Mooncake? You guys know more about the competition. I'm not too much aware about it.
That's just about the. Sorry, go ahead, Mooncake. I see that you unmuted.
Yeah, no, I was just liaising with our head mod just to check the stats and everything. If you can give us a couple of minutes, we'll have that for you.
Sure, no problem. When is it ending? This Friday?
The Twitter competition that we have running is ending this Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll have more reminders coming out each day on Twitter this week to build anticipation for that. But the activity competition in the Discord is ending today. So we'll be announcing the top 5 winners today. We're just working out the details on that now.
Okay, perfect, awesome. That's good. Then I think aside from that, coming back to the V2, I think went pretty smoothly. I'm taking a look at the chart right now. Even if technically from V1 to V2, nothing really changed, especially until the next weeks that we will start with partnerships and all that stuff. But I think we did a 15% increase, which is pretty nice. We did see a dump on like a couple of days ago, but that one is one dump from I think the biggest well that we have. So that's actually
to provide liquidity. So it was beneficial to GameFi and Revenant.
Yeah. So he sold half, then he staked it, and then he bought it back up. So actually, it was pretty good for us. The liquidity also increased around 10K, which is pretty nice. So I think, to be honest, like the V2 went really good. Then let's see if we have any questions. So AMA chat, we have. I was stake through Coinbase wallet. How do I claim the airdrop? Coinbase wallet. I didn't know you could do that with Tempo. 7 Shenanigans. You need to send it to your MetaMask, and then you can DM me the MetaMask address. Then Mooncake, they have a question for you, Kill or Be Killed, asking about your thoughts on FOAMC on Wednesday, which I do not know what that is. Let me Google it.
FO, and let me have a look.
Oh, I see. It's the Fed. I see. The interest rates.
Right. Yeah, the hikes. To be honest, I've been so busy with the rebrand that I haven't even looked at that. What happened there? And I can give my thoughts on it if you can tell me what happened.
I think they are going to raise the interest rate once again, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Did they announce a specific number, or?
I'm just going through the document, but I didn't know that they were going to have a raise of 0.25 every quarter, I think, until 1.5 or 2% in the end of this year. And now they are raising that again. So I think by end of the year we'll have an interest rate of like around 3-point-something%.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm looking at the article now. Yeah.
Definitely not good, but
I think Kill or Be Killed. I don't know if you were around when we talked about it. Was it last week or the week before? But quite often, things like this are already priced into the market. You may find that it doesn't have too much of an impact. It could well do with retail who are hearing this for the first time. But most likely, on the whole, the big players, the whales, and the ones that really do shift the tide of the markets, they know about this stuff ahead of time, So time will tell, obviously. I can only really go off what the charts are telling me. And at the moment, it looks like the Bulls are in control for now. But again, most likely these moves are priced in. But if we see those prices go and anywhere near those areas that I mentioned, then we'll kind of have an idea of where the market is going from there. So if key trend lines and whatnot are broken, then you kind of know what's up. But I'll try and keep you guys updated through the week as well if I see anything, major. But yeah, it's a really good question. Thanks for that.
Cool. Then I think that's more or less it. We have question time with Mind Vision. If somebody have any technical questions, even if I think we have been helping a lot of people moving away. Moving to V2.
Jordan, Mike is typing.
Yep.
Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah. Good question, Jordan, Mike. We need to move the coin flip into the V2, and we'll get that done. If it's not today, it will be in the next few days. But I mean, it's already done in V1, so actually, good reminder. I need to get into that today. So in the next days, we will add once again, like the play.revenant.gg and the coin flip. Thanks for the reminder.
Well, we've got our winners for the activity competition.
Are they bot winners?
It's well deserved. I don't know if perhaps Paradox, you'd like to handle that for us. Cheetos has sent a message in the team chat.
Yes, I saw it. So in order to win this competition, the people have to be on the AMA. So if you're not here and we call you, then sorry. So quick drum roll. We have, hold on, let me just check. 10 winners, correct?
No, 5, I think.
5, yeah, we're doing 5.
Okay, perfect. All right. No, I just saw the document said 10. All right. So our first winner, number 5, is Cinzy Dazzling. Is Cinzy Dazzling on the AMA? I do not think so.
Nope.
Okay. Well, on to the next. We got Schweebs. Not surprised by that one. Congratulations to you, Schweebs.
Oh, nice.
I know you're often here.
Yeah, definitely.
Next on our list, we have another, unsurprisingly, Daniele Epic. So congratulations to Daniel. He's part of the Spanish committee here. Glad to have your representation.
Nice, Daniele. Good.
Next we have Cuenta, and I see Cuenta here, so congrats. Also, guys, feel free to unmute if you want to, just say, woo. Feel free. We're not preventing you from doing that. Our fourth winner is Chimdi. So congrats to you, Chimdi. And then our last one.
I was thinking, as Cinzy Dazzling is not on the AMA, the runner-up behind him is Taddle. And
that's what I was
been incredibly helpful in chat recently with answering questions and helping out the community. So I think that's a well-deserved win there.
Yeah, that's a big one. So congrats to you, Tadley Vers. Is Tadley Vers here?
Just a quick point to mention. As we did warn you, if you're wondering why you weren't picked, anyone that was spamming or got a timeout has not been included in this list. So something to remember for the future, guys. We're not going to tolerate just spamming for the sake of it and hassling people and heckling the chat. It's got to be people that have genuinely contributed to the activity in the Discord. So all 5 winners, well done. Very well deserved. We've seen you over the last sort of couple of weeks. You're really active in the chat, and you've been a big help with the community and answering questions and getting involved. And we'd love to see that continue as we move into the next phase of things. So thank you for that, and enjoy your winnings when they're sent to you.
Awesome, guys. Really, really cool. Yeah, I'm actually super happy to see people who have been with us for a long time actually, winning this type of competitions. Also, by the way, you're welcome for the 5% airdrop. I think I don't know if somebody was expecting that, but I know a lot of people were asking about the airdrops and stuff, and we thought that it would be fair for everybody who have been holding for so long to have that 5%, even if I think the real airdrop was the staking, because I mean we had like 1,000% a year or something for like 2 months right now, which I mean if you think about it is actually crazy. I mean in Anchor protocol, for example, there is only 20% a year, and that is very good anyway. So okay, so do we have something else in the agenda? I think we are done, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we just go research and develop something great.
Awesome.
Exactly, bro. So again, please everyone welcome Mind Vision to the team, and see you guys all at the next AMA. Thanks for a smooth V2.
Awesome.
Thank
you
you,
guys. Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Take care of yourselves.